Hello, my beautiful Sagittarius, my Saggy-Waggies. Welcome to your March 2020 reading. Okay, I want to go ahead and first start out by saying I have a lot of downloads, and I'm really hoping that I remember all of them because the amount of downloads that I got for you guys is crazy. Okay, so you guys will have a big month in March. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and put that out now. And another thing that is really crazy is that for some reason, ever since I started doing the past couple of readings, especially in the past few weeks, I have been seeing, I'll be shuffling the deck and I'll see something very much buried in the bottom of the deck, a card, and it will be very significant to me, and my eyes will just be very drawn to a specific card. And then I'll shuffle a couple more times and it always ends up back into your spread, okay? So it's obviously something that is pulling my attention. And that card for you guys was the Wheel of Fortune, but it's in the reverse. So we will talk about that in just a few minutes. But, okay, so let's go ahead and get started with your downloads, okay? I heard, when I was getting started with your reading, getting into your energy, I heard bookkeeping. I heard esthetician. I also heard library. Okay, so I know those things are very random, but someone may actually work in some type of bookkeeping field as well. Someone organizes information, someone files things, okay? And you could know somebody that works as an esthetician, or someone that works very closely with patients, someone that's into skincare as well. Could be you, or it could be the person that you're dealing with, vice versa. But then I also heard, I mean, very prominently, a masculine person. I am almost 100% sure that it is a male. Okay, so this would probably most likely be for Sagittarius women, but it could be, men who this resonates with. But I heard a man say, I just want you to be able to tell me anything. Okay, I want you to be open, and I want you to be open with me. That's pretty much the gist of the message. So you may have someone come to you at some point this month in 2020 March that tells you that they want you to be able to tell them anything and everything. And that could actually be for those of you that are specifically coupled. If it resonates with you guys, you probably won't know until the end of March, of course, because this is kind of like a foreshadowing effect of reading into the future. So I would go ahead and check back. I would say around the 3rd week of March, come back to this reading, bookmark this reading. Again, this is Sun Lover Tarot if you guys are new. I would come back and check so you know exactly who I'm talking about. But yeah, so I think that this is going to be a very, very intense month for you. I think that there's going to be a lot going on. I also felt an energy of a lot of people. So it's kind of like, not necessarily a group, but there's just a lot going on, and you're going to have communication, you're going to have conversations with several different people, but there is one relationship in particular where you're going to have an honest, heart-to-heart truth, whether that be on the phone or whether that be in person. But it kind of felt like a very intense sit-down conversation that you're going to have with someone this month, okay, Sagittarius. And I feel like for those of you that are women, I felt an energy of a man saying this to you, okay? And that is towards the Sagittarius, okay? I feel like it's not you. I definitely feel like it's someone else's energy, okay? Now, going into the actual energy of the spread. Sorry, I had to grab my clarifying cards out here. So going into the actual energy of the spread, I have the Book of Shadows. Again, I didn't even notice this because I actually just shuffled your element cards, that this is a book, okay? So it's almost like, again, that librarian researching energy. I also felt, again, that someone is going to be looking for something here. Something kind of feels like it has been misplaced. So maybe you're looking for a piece of information, or you're looking for something that would help you understand a lot that's been going on, okay? Someone is doing shadow work, like specifically in the future, so this would be like in the month of March. Someone's doing heavy shadow work, okay, but they're doing it kind of secretively. So someone may be going within and really working on themselves, and looking into the darkest parts of their life, the most intense parts of their life, and just looking back on them and isolating for a period of time to like reflect, okay? There's a lot of intense energy here. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. Some of you could be dealing with a Leo as well. I do feel heavy Scorpionic energy though. Others of you could actually be dealing with a Capricorn as well. I felt that. There's something very karmic that's going on here. You could have a soul contract with someone here, and you're going to be learning some type of major lesson. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with this past energy. So I see the 10 of Chalices. This talks about marriage. It talks about, I'm hearing bond, okay? So you could just have a very strong bond with someone that you have chemistry with, okay? This talks about partnership. It talks about wanting to achieve a certain goal, a manifestation. So maybe you had something in the past here that you were trying to get off the ground and manifest when it comes to commitment. I'm hearing commitment, very strong. Maybe you did have a commitment with someone. Here's more of this filing away type of energy, okay? So maybe someone tried to get away with something, or someone tried to hide something here, and it was either paperwork, it could have been actual legal documents here, or it could just be someone that was trying to get away with some type of piece of information. I'm also feeling that there's something very legal surrounding the two of you, or some type of commitment. There's something legal going on here. Could be child support, it could be some type of contract. It could actually be that you're celebrating some type of job and you may be actually signing some type of contract. This is your past energy, so you would already know if this was you. I do feel that there was a betrayal here though, because I felt that there was some type of suspicious behavior when it comes to filing away some type of information, okay? And you can actually see there's a lot of mystical energy around this, but I mean, I'm just getting, as a reader, the energy off of this card. It's very sneaky. There's something about this proposal. You may have been proposed to. Someone may have offered you something that looked really good. It honestly looked great. It was like a beautiful cake, okay, that you buy from the grocery store, and the icing is perfect, the decorations are perfect, and you're so excited. And then right before the party, you cut into the cake and you realize that it's not the flavor that you wanted it to be, okay? Something is off, just a little bit, slightly. And you may have picked up on this in the past months, okay? You may have foreshadowed this type of energy happening for you, okay? You could have, sorry, I was noticing a notification. You may have foreshadowed something that was up here, and I feel that you guys are very intuitive people as well. You're very empathic, you're very intuitive, and you kind of pick up on things. So maybe you've already experienced this betrayal where you felt like someone turned their back on you, someone did something, you know, under the radar, and I feel like that's something that really makes you uncomfortable, because Sag, like, you're very much the communicator. You love to have conversations and you love openness. You guys are very open people. You're very direct. You are a fire sign, so you like to have things you know, figured out quickly, especially when it comes to conflict. And for whatever reason, I feel like this person presented themselves as a very open communicator, very fast and direct communicator, and you felt like you guys were on the same level, but for some reason this person just kind of left some things out. And it's almost like that energy of someone that says, I didn't lie to you, but I didn't necessarily tell you the truth either. So it's kind of a contradicting type of energy. And we will find out why this person did not tell you the truth, but I'm just getting that from the beginning. Moving on, like, out of that energy, please. So underneath the 10 of Chalices, talking about some type of commitment or celebration that you had with someone, or wanted manifestation with someone. You are definitely willing to work on this, okay? So whether you were just putting that work in, this is called, you know, very feminine energy, very creative. You could be very artistic. You could be, I'm hearing art school, trade school. Someone could be very much passionate about something that they do on the side. Someone could make money on the side musically. Someone could have some type of online business as well where you make money. I'm hearing just some type of financial orchestration that has something to do with your creative endeavors. So someone's very talented here, and it actually may be a secret. Someone has like a low-key type of business. Maybe it's just getting off the ground here, but I feel that someone is very passionate and they want to make money off of whatever it is that they do. And I felt like that this creativeness that they have, not only towards their passions and their own business ideas, that they could contribute into some type of commitment that they had with someone else. I do see that there's a lot going on. With whatever this situation is, with this analytical type of energy, this storing away, this filing away, there's multiple people involved. It's not just one person doing this. There's multiple people involved, and it could actually be a family here, a family that you guys are connected with. Could be your family. If there's something going on, you know, with your family members or with a group of people, you probably already know about it. There's just a lot of conversations being had, and I feel like there's not a lot of fighting. It's just kind of like conversations that people are having with each other, but separately. Okay, so at separate times. This month is going to be very much about communication. Okay, but it's like, it's kind of under the radar. I'm just getting that like secretive, like whispering type of energy, and I don't necessarily think that these people are talking about you. There's something big that's going on, and a lot of people know about it. So you probably already know what I'm talking about. If not, you're going to be finding out. It is Mercury Retrograde. This is the Mercury Retrograde reading, and I'm not intending on scaring you guys whatsoever. I'm just kind of reading the cards as they come. There's something underlying here, and we will find that out in just a few minutes. Again, it's more of this like low-key night energy of someone just trying to figure things out on their own. It's like someone is trying to clean up some type of mess before it comes out in the public. Someone's trying to keep it very quiet, okay? So maybe it's some type of information that needs to stay out of the public eye. Yeah, so again, back to this energy of what we started with at the very beginning. It's a light and dark energy here, but it's staying underground. It's talking about like the yin and yang energy, hot and cold, fire and water. It's two separate different energies that kind of face each other, but it's underground, if that makes any sense, okay? And then when I see this card, I always think about public relationships. I also think about you know, some type of initiative, some type of initiation when it talks about romantic relationships. It doesn't always have to be a romantic relationship. It's something that is being kept out of the public eye, because when you look at this, you see that all of these people are like, you know, cheering on the couple that's in the air because it's very public. I always think about social media. I think about Facebook posting, just something being very seen, okay, by men, by others, very well respected as well. And it's two individuals that are in love, very infatuated with each other, but it's in the reverse. So, I mean, it could have to do with someone that you're romantically connected with. Others of you guys, it could be a family member or something being kept out of the public. Lots of secret energy here. Something's being kept very quiet. Yeah, very strange energy. Like, I just feel, I don't know, I feel like I need to like whisper. Before we go into the future energy, let's clarify a couple of things. Tell me about the Seven of Swords, please. Seven of Chalices. That's very interesting. So on top of the Seven of Swords, the Seven of Chalices came out in the reverse. I'm hearing the number 7 could be very significant for you guys. It could have been like the 7th of February, even the 7th of January. 7 weeks, 7 months, 7 days, okay? However that resonates with you guys. Number 7. I'm also hearing that could be someone's like jersey number. If someone plays a type of sport, number 7 could be their jersey. Or the anniversary date of something as well. Okay, so we're talking about a partnership here. I'm also seeing that you may be connected with somebody emotionally, that you met at a very, like a very formal type of setting. You could have gone to school with this person. This talks about someone that's afraid to put themselves out there when it comes to love. I also, I remember now. I kind of went blank at the very beginning with all of the downloads. I also got an energy of someone that has sun, moon, and ascending in Libra. Someone could be born around the time of Halloween, or Halloween was a very significant month for you guys. And something about Libra season, okay, may have gone down, and this is kind of all tying back together, okay? So you may have been broken up with someone around that time. There was some type of holiday occasion or something of that nature, maybe right before you celebrated Thanksgiving or Christmas. Something big happened in your life that took place that was like, it took you by surprise. And I feel like because it was around the holidays, it kind of emphasized the intensity of the situation. And I feel like you were dealing with somebody here that's very afraid to put themselves out there. And whoever this person is that has a very secretive energy, they're not very open about whatever is going on, or maybe their feelings, maybe they know something and they just don't want to say it because they feel that maybe they will be rejected if they're honest about what they're really feeling and what's really going on. Okay. Very interesting. I feel like some of you guys, this has to do directly with a lover that you're dealing with. Others of you guys, it could be a family member, because I'm feeling strong group energy here. Yeah, I'm seeing in-laws as well. Some of you guys could be married, or you could be separated from someone you were married with. Could be a fire sign person, another fire sign, but I almost feel like this is your energy, okay? You could have actually gotten sick or had some type of experience where you felt sick. Doesn't necessarily have to be like a physical sickness. You could have just started having like symptoms. I'm literally, I'm being so drawn to this, let's see if I can put this down. I'm being so drawn to the outside of this woman, okay? It's almost like green slime. I don't know if you guys have ever seen the old like Nickelodeon, I think they have it on like the award shows where they kind of like splash you with slime. I'm almost seeing that. So you may just have a lot of other people's energy around you, okay? And because if you are very empathetic, you're kind of honing in so many people's energy right now that you maybe feel like you can't even feel your own. So I would definitely recommend you guys doing some type of cleansing here. If you have a metaphysical shop close to your home, I would definitely go and purchase amethyst, okay? That is honestly not very expensive. You can actually order that online. I don't personally have a shop where I sell earthstones, but you can order them off of Amazon, okay? And a lot of other astrologers and tarot readers you guys can find on like Twitter. I mean, even just online in general, that would be a great thing for you guys, because I feel like you need to protect your energy at this time. And again, I'm not trying to scare you guys. I just feel like right now there's a lot going on around you, and I feel like you're very foggy. I'm feeling a very like foggy type of energy where you may be feeling like so overwhelmed or so overworked. Because not even are you just, you know, clocking in and out of your job, you may actually be doing a lot of work for other people, you know, cleaning up their messes or helping them out in some way, shape, or form to like, you know, take some weight off of other people, but that's not always your problem. Okay, so with the celebration, whatever happened here, maybe around Halloween or with some type of Libra person, this may have been the person that you had a commitment with, or you had plans to have a commitment with. Could be another Sagittarius, but this would be your card, okay? So it brought a lot of confusion into your life, okay? And your mental state was very clouded. Your judgment may have been clouded as well. Someone may have made a choice on their own without asking you, which affected the relationship, okay? I don't know what that choice is. The choice could have been other options here. They could have actually been, you know, messing with other people, or, you know, putting their hands in situations and taking on things without your knowledge. It's very personal, okay? So whatever this person has done, they did not talk to you first. They did something without asking, and you may have already been committed to this person. Maybe you had more options, okay? I'm also seeing that you know, this person may have been afraid to love. So maybe they chose to not be in a commitment with you. And that gave you the ability to choose whether or not you wanted to wait for them or whether you wanted to seek other options, okay? This talks about looking at other opportunities. You have a lot going for you. Seven of Pentacles, this is earth energy. This is grounding yourself. When I see trees, I always think about longevity. I think about promising energy. This is your future. Okay, so someone has a very bright future. I also feel an energy of someone that goes to college, someone that maybe studies biology or chemistry at a university. Someone's very, very intelligent. But at the same time, other people really latch onto your energy because you're very giving, you're very kind. Okay, and then we have the Six of Pentacles. There's a lot about money that's also part of the situation. And if it's not about money, it's talking about grounding yourself. This talks about your independence as well. So Sag, if you haven't been, feeling that independence and you've been giving way too much to other people, it's time to be able to go out on your own. Take yourself on a date and feel that energy of yourself and be comfortable with that, okay? Moving on into your future energy, we have the Two of Wands in the reverse, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Wheel. This talks about the Wheel of Fortune, which I was very drawn to, and I wanted to talk about with you guys. So, I feel you're going to be releasing something in March, something really big. And when you do, it's going to feel like some major weight has been taken off of your whole body. Like you're going to be able to sigh, a sigh of relief, okay? And it has something to do with this contradicting energy of feeling pulled, in two separate ways. So maybe you feel like your beliefs and your morals and your heart have been tugged in separate ways. You didn't know where to put your energy. You didn't know where to put your heart into because you were confused. Lots of confusing energy. The Wheel talks about something being delayed and something being stopped, okay? Something is being halted karmically. The universe is asking you to look at something at a different perspective, okay? Because if it is confusing you and draining you, it will be stopped. And then the Nine of Pentacles with the initiation of some type of public relationship, something that has been under the radar. Nine of Pentacles talks about release. It talks about finality, the end of a cycle, but also trusting that there is a new dawn after this cycle closes, okay? So, but for whatever reason, it is an open cycle. I do see that. It's a karmic cycle and it hasn't been closed. Okay, we now have the Queen of Chalices. This talks about emotional consolidation. So I'm getting that you guys may even still want to console someone here, okay? I'm also getting that energy that someone may come to you and need. As always, I feel like someone is going to say, hey Sag, can you help me? Can you listen to me? I have a lot going on. And you need to make the decision this month. Where does the line need to be drawn? Because I'm tired and I'm not getting anything. The Lovers. Definitely some type of karmic that you're involved with or you're attached to here that will need your help. Someone is going to ask you to listen to them. The Hierophant in the reverse, but it's unconventional. Okay, you need to listen to your intuition this month, 100%. It's unconventional to keep putting your energy when you don't even have any because you're so tired. Okay, now we're going to pull some advice cards because that energy was very intense. So let's end it on a positive note. Okay, it's going to be an intense month for you, Sag. Oh my goodness. I'm pretty sure every fire sign has gotten this card, okay? You guys have some big decisions to make this month. I think that, I mean, it is so clear to me. Number 2, Antelope Spirit. Life is speeding up. You, Leo, and Aries, you all got that card, and I have shuffled multiple times, okay? So this is talking about crossroads, decisions. It's almost like the universe is saying, hey, fire signs, now it's time. You have to do something different. You have to look at things at a different perspective. Okay, Sagittarius, thank you guys so much if you have sat with me through this reading. I genuinely hope that you enjoyed it. Again, this is Sun Lover Tarot. I am currently open for personal readings. Please check the description box below and contact me via Twitter or email to book a reading with me. My prices are also on my Twitter, but you can ask me directly through email if you are still wondering about my price listings, okay? I will see you guys in the mid-monthly March readings, and I hope to hear from you soon.